Hi, welcome to the channel. I had great success with World Eaters at our major tournament last year, going 4 wins and 2 losses. I had a mix of Berserkers, 8-bound, Master of Executions and of course Angron. With the latest Balance Dataslate though, the faction did take a bit of a kick. Points increases for 8-bound and the Master of Executions, nerfs to 2 really good enhancements, then the Invuln aura for a Demon Prince going to 5+, not 4+, a nerf for me as I was using it to nurse Berserkers who have no Invuln at all, but effectively the same for 8-bound who still get 4+. The army still moves really fast and hits very hard. It's hard to rely on Angron returning now, which was such a big key play in games. So let's have a look at what the faction can do now and how it can overcome the challenges. The speed should not be underestimated. Angron can move 22 inches and charge, 8-bound can move 17 and charge, the standard 8-bound also gets Scout 6. They can regularly get turn 1 charges and put maximum pressure on your opponent, a threat overload. With the increased points there won't be a lot of units on the board, so a high pressure tactic could lead you to not have much left at the end. Angron will be primary target number 1, so expect him to die. You have to plan to make the most of him, kill something, and then use the time while your opponent's distracted killing him. 8-bound aren't that durable, only have a 5+ Invuln, so they won't want to be sitting on objectives in open space. But having access to an army-wide feel no pain and -1 damage strat aids in the durability. Spawn are going to be key. They're pretty tough and a staple of the army, 4 wounds and up to a 4+ feel no pain, and they heal in each player's turn. Put them on an objective and if your opponent kills them in shooting, you can then sticky the objective. Or when you commit a unit to take the objective, you can have some 8-bound hidden behind a wall, ready for that counter punch. The sticky objective strat is one to use often. The Lord of Skulls. Jack Harpster has shown us the way by winning a tournament with it, and it's reduced to 450 points. Good shooter with a variety of options, all with good AP and damage. Also if you keep him near Angron with his reroll hits aura, that really helps. Going from having no guns to having some is a big impact on how your opponent will play. All too often against a melee army, people can be relaxed and just stay in the open. It has a good melee profile with AP -4 and damage 8 attacks. Not forgetting 19 dice on tank shock, which is great. And then it's still a toughness 13 vehicle, so most things are wounding it on 5s and 6s. Its special ability comes in crucial too. For every unit it kills in a battle round, in the following battle rounds, blood type points, you can modify a dice by +or -1. This is as well as having Jackals or Berserkers on objectives to reroll a dice. So the Lord of Skulls is doing his thing, he's going to be directly helping you bring Angron back. It does mean you want to focus killing whole units with him. It's actually a good tactic to sacrifice the first Angron to kill something and then distract your opponent while they're killing him, then push forward with the Lord of Skulls to get Angron back. Against a really shooty army though with anti-tank, like certain Eldar builds, use terrain to keep them safe. Lots of shooting can one-shot Angron, being toughness 11, but the Lord of Skulls is that much more durable with toughness 13. For an army that's all about melee, if you get multi-charged by your opponent, try to keep 2 CP in the bank to interrupt, it'll be crucial. Consider burning secondary cards just to get that CP, even over scoring when you know it's going to be a big turn, as you can probably predict when you're going to need to interrupt, use heroic or that -1 damage strat. Taking cheap spawn for objective holding, then 8-bound for counterpunch, perhaps Berserkers in a Rhino with Master of Executions who still has fight first for the unit, Angron running forward killing, the Lord of Skulls following and dealing shooting damage, Jackals on the home objective giving you those blood tithe rerolls. With this tactic you are selling Angron and expecting to bring him back, but it does mean the Lord of Skulls needs to do some killing. It'll be a tight game of asset management as you won't have a lot, but the way World Eaters play with big pressure is all about gaining a points lead and killing lots before you lose too many units. Definitely one to try, and the Lord of Skulls fits my playstyle perfectly. I am going to have to do some reps to figure out how many Berserkers or 8-bound to take, as the balance between them is really key to making the faction sing. Thanks to Jack Harpster as well, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.